Alrighty, man, I'm excited. This is fun. I'm addicted to these videos, dude, and I already have a fan base. It's fucking great. All right. So this one's from Alex. He goes, and I think that's my buddy of my Netherlands friend. Sup, Kyle? Video request: U.S. presidential election looking like Clinton versus Trump. Who's gonna win? All right. I think Trump's gonna win because of the sexual tapes and all the other stuff that's coming out and gonna come out. This guy's exploding. This is awesome. Okay, so this is what I think about the presidential election. This is a big, and thank you, Trump. I mean, he's not doing it on purpose. He's an idiot, but he's the position, maybe, subconsciously, maybe he is, but the position he's playing is a great accelerator for the, the revolution of a society that we're about to go undergo, because he's the perfect embodiment of the old world. People who's like, yeah, I'm so badass because I'm rich. Like, I can grab bitches by their pussy because I'm rich. Woo! And he's like, I'm all that because I own it. And like that's all that matters. He's like, yeah, fuck you, bitch. It's like, oh my god, like that's what we value. And it was the end of TV. This is like the festering zit of TV. Like, as soon as Hillary Clinton wins, it'll be all over the place, man. Done. Because this is like everybody's getting rid of TV. My mom, I think it was yesterday, was my mom's last day of TV. She's paying $300 a month. I was like, what the hell are you doing? Her TV and her phone and everything. I'm like, get off of that. So she finally got off to cable. Cable's all expensive, and all the TV and the people making all the money with the TV and all the reality shows and people just watching, just sitting there watching. And so everybody, just all the poor people who watch TV love their Trump, and so he's here. But in 4 years, there'll be no TV stars around anymore. They'll be dissipated into the YouTube sphere, and debates will be on like YouTube and stuff. The presidential debate in 4 years will be on YouTube and stuff. Um, so yeah, and so we have all these dumb people who are all for Trump, and it's unbelievable how dumb people are. But it's because of TV and the reality show president. And so and Clinton, and everybody hates Clinton and doesn't want Clinton, and so they're almost getting Trump because Clinton's so. They're all of a sudden they're realizing that all the stuff that Clinton did wasn't in people's best interest. Repealing Glass-Steagall, and then which Bill Clinton did, and then the campaign. Can't think of it right now, but and then going to war with Iraq, and then being a war hawk now, and all of the paid speeches to Wall Street and all that stuff. I mean, she's always been like that. Nobody cared, but now, the real news is coming out on YouTube, and people are like, "Oh yeah, so it's something now, different now. Trump, Trump, Trump." So it's kind of like, it kind of reminds me of like aliens. You're like, "Hey, everybody should wake up. There's aliens." And then people, but then like if people realize they're aliens, like, "Oh, aliens! They're gonna try to kill us. They're gonna try to eat their brains." It's like you have to. People are like learning too fast for their own good. They're like, oh, standard politician bad. Oh no, they're not standard politician. We want the fucking bigot. Yay! It's like, no, not the bigot. You don't have to go like that extreme pendulum. It's crazy. So yeah, that's what's interesting about this election. Craziest election ever. But once we get Clinton in, okay, so who am I going to vote for? I'm going to vote for Clinton. Last time I voted for Gary Johnson because I wanted a third party in, and he was the most popular third party. He's a libertarian. Libertarians are going to be the new Republicans now that it's fractured. The Republican Party always was the business-oriented people, the business whores, the plutocracy people, pretending that it's a democracy, so they need people, right? If they're going to pretend to have democracy, they have to have people. So they get the stupidest people and the stupidest people are just the blind, like religious people who go to church and love their God. So like, okay, me, God, you come with me. So they herded all the religious people because they said me, God, and then they tell the religious people, what they're gonna do and all this, all their economic plans, and then people are like, okay, yeah, So that's kind of what's happening now, and so anyways, but so the Republican Party is fracturing though because the illiterates are being separated from the rich people because they're starting to realize what the rich people have been doing, and so now they're wanting to go with the bigot because that's what illiterates do. They're bigots. So the rich guys, they don't have their people anymore. So they're going to have to reconvene people who only care about rich people and money, and those people who are more like the evil part side of the of the idiots, but not necessarily low informed. And so that in the future, I think that'll transform into the low informed people are just going to get informed, you know, and then vote for the right people, and then the evil people, those are going to become the libertarians. And so I don't, I'm not going to support libertarian anymore. I'm done with the libertarians. Next time we're going to have a good third party, and that's when I'm going to go green. Green Party is the party that protects the environment. Try to put social money into protecting the environment, um, and and the democracy for the people, and well, and shoring up the wealth discrepancy. Um, yeah, so that's why I'm going to vote for Hillary. And you know what? Hillary's not a bad person anyway. I mean, everybody's like, Hillary's Satan, Hillary. It's like, dude, Hillary's just a smart person who was just playing the game. I mean, everybody was playing the game, If somebody's playing the game all along, why would you suddenly go, oh, you playing the game all along, you're bad because the game is starting to change? No. Let her be president. She's a good person. She's worked her ass off. She listed all the bills she did. I mean, the height of disrespect for women isn't hooking bitches by their pussies and grabbing their titties. I mean, that's disrespectful, but way more disrespectful than that is like having this woman who's perfectly qualified, been around forever, knows how it works, plugged in, and being like, nah, you are Satan because you are of the old way. It's like, oh, come on. I mean, she's like 74 years old. Give her some respect. Let her be the president. She's perfectly capable, and she's saying that she wants to help. I mean, she's just playing the game. So she'll try to help with the Wall Street and be reasonable and help and change, just in her own in her own way that she can. And maybe she'll just totally become ornery and just do whatever she wants in her second term and totally screw over the Wall Street. Maybe because all her Wall Street friends would have been retired by then anyway, and their greedy, bratty kids that would have taken over, and she doesn't care about them. So you know what I mean? Like she's a good person. She's not. She's just from the old, paradigm of things. Obviously, she's not as like awesome as somebody like Jill Stein who wants to, or Bernie Sanders who wants to make education for everybody. Um, but she's more. But maybe she's more. Um, sane. So anyway, yeah. So I'm voting for Clinton. We could get our first female president. I mean, it's huge. It's great for the country at large. I mean, imagine, look how much getting Barack Obama becoming president exposed how much racism there actually still was in the world, in America. So getting a black president, just having a black president, helped open up us to the idea of having a black president. Blacks believing in them and that they could be president, bring us all together and exposing the racism to help help the racists see how racist they are. Exposing racism is good. It's better than them being like closet and then voting for Trump. Who voted Trump? Oh, I ain't no rate. You know what I mean? It's better that they vocalize. So, um, yeah. So, oops, lost my train of thought. Yeah. So it's I'm voting for Clinton, and then next time we'll get we'll get the third party in, And next one's going to be really interesting because I think that's when the third parties are going to come up, and Republican Party will have broken. Yeah, but Trump's going to go away after this. Everybody, and so now that stuff's not cool anymore. The Roger Ailes and all, and Bill Cosby, all the sexual harassment and people being like, just because I have money, like that's gonna because those people get knocked down. It's gonna create space for like people who don't have money to have swagger and be like, yo, I'm all that. I can grab titties or whatever. Like, well, not that that's sexual harassment, but like I can I can do whatever I want. I can like walk around with my shirt off at the middle of the business meeting, haha, because I'm all that because I know this or I did this, not because I have anything, they don't even have anything, but because the big mean scary guy with the money who has everything isn't like scaring everybody and just calling him Mr. Trump and getting training minions like dogs to like hate on people who don't have stuff but who do stuff. So yeah, I mean, so Trump is great in that regard, even though doesn't mean it. But imagine if he did, and it's all over. He's like, "Psych, haha, how'd I do?" Jeez. Anyway, so yeah. Oh yeah, and you know what? I think I commented on a Young Turks video. I was like, it was like something with Jill Stein. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to vote for Jill Stein. I'm voting for Hillary. And somebody commented. I read the comment because I started reading the comments the other day. And somebody's like, "You fucking retard. You gotta vote. This is our last chance. If you don't vote Jill Stein now, it's all over. I was like, dude, you're probably like a first time voter, 18. Like, like all of a sudden, oh shit, it's this, and like, or you're like my age, and like last time you voted for like Barack Obama, like Democrat or Republican, you know, and this time you want to go third party, but you're like, you're an idiot if you don't. Like, but I did last time, so I'm raising my hand. I'm like, because I'm proud of that. I went third party in 2012 before it got cool to go third party, even though it was the Libertarians still third party, and they're better than the Republicans back then anyway. They're more socially liberal, but well, I guess now too, obviously, but yeah, not the religious nuts, sans religious nut. But yeah, next time it's Green Party. Okay, peace out.